What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is your first time here. Who the man? You the man. Can you do it? Yes, you can. My name is Javaris, and thank you for stopping by. So as you can tell by the title of this video, fall is coming up, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some fall fashion trends, so that way y'all are ready and prepared for this year's fall 2021. So if that sounds interesting, just keep on watching. Alright, so before we hop into it, let's just go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, so make sure you give this video a thumbs up and that you smash that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and start with the first trend, and that's simply just gonna be colors. So before I even get started on this, I just want to say, of course, this is not like a, written in stone type of thing. It's just that these specific colors, they're definitely more likely to pop during the fall time. So if you can, I would recommend investing in these colors. So that includes like browns and tans, olive greens, maroons, and like orange, but more like a darker orange type color. Those colors are just gonna look the most vibrant and best during the fall season. And those are clothing items that you should invest in those colors. And again, by no means am I saying you can't wear other colors. I'm just saying like those 4 colors in particular, and there are other colors too, but those 4 in particular, in my opinion, I think they're just gonna look the best during the fall time, and you really go pop out. Like, you can't really go wrong wearing olive green during the fall time. So make sure you invest in those colors. So let's go ahead and move on to the next trend. So the next one, in my opinion, is going to be layers. So when it comes to layers, of course, there are lots of ways you can layer your outfit and layer your clothes, but there are 4 particular ways that I want to talk about in this video. So the first one is going to be bomber jackets. Bomber jackets have been popular since I don't even know when, but you can't go wrong throwing a bomber jacket over a fit. It's just going to elevate your outfit and make it look more casual, more chill, but still elevated. I love a good bomber jacket. I have a lot. In fact, I'm going to be probably doing a video on my bomber jacket collection. So if that's something you want to see, make sure you let me know that in the comments down below. But yeah, bomber jacket, you can't even go wrong with it. The next thing that I'm going to say when it comes to layering is going to be flannels. If there's no time at all to wear flannels, it's definitely during the fall. Invest in you some flannels, because you can throw a flannel over a hoodie, you can throw a flannel over a plain black tee, and it's just going to give your outfit pretty similarly to the bomber jacket, but typically bomber jackets are going to be like one solid color, but a flannel is going to be able to kind of give you an extra pop of color if you want it to, because it's going to have like that kind of plaid almost type feel to it. So a flannel for sure is something you want to invest in during the fall. A couple places that you can get some nice flannels, I'd say, would be ASOS. H&M really has some good ones, and even just like local thrift stores. So those are 3 places that I would go to get flannels. Of course, there are other places, but those are 3 places that I typically get mine. So the next thing when it comes to layering is definitely going to be varsity jackets. Varsity jackets, they have this trend where they kind of come in and they go, but this season it seems like they're in again. So varsity jackets is like a cool piece that you can kind of put over your outfit and make it, casual. It's like a vintage piece. So if you're going for more like a streetwear type look, I think varsity jacket is really going to be a nice addition to your outfit. Then lastly, when it comes to layering, is going to be like your overcoats. Now, of course, this is more of like that transition from fall to winter as opposed from summer to winter, because when fall first happens, it may not be cold enough, but when it gets a little colder, definitely overcoats are going to give you that nice chic look. I think overcoats can definitely be dressed casually for sure, don't get me wrong, but I think an overcoat with like some nice plaid pants or something can really make your outfit look a little more dressy. If that's like when I wear overcoats, I do it more in a dressy way, but you can definitely do them casually. But I think, putting an overcoat over like a nice, maybe a turtleneck and some plaid pants or something is gonna really, you go be that guy. You go be that guy. So I definitely say invest in you an overcoat. If you're new to overcoats, I would start with like a black or a gray just to kind of ease into it. And then if you want, you can start doing more colors if that's something that you like. So moving on to the next trend when it comes to fall fashion is going to be cargo pants. Yep. they are transitioning right on into the fall, because I know cargo pants was definitely very popular this summer, and they're going to be just as popular in the fall, if not more, because it's getting colder. So sometimes, depending on where you are in the summer, you couldn't really get in them cargo pants, but definitely in the fall is the time to pull them out. And I can give you a couple places where you can go get some cargo pants too. So there are a lot, and I may even be doing a whole separate video on this, but two that come to mind when it comes to purchasing cargo pants is going to be Boohoo, and even Urban Outfitters is like a good place to get some cargo pants sometimes. They sometimes have stuff, but definitely Boohoo is a good one for you to get some cargo pants. All right, and the next fall fashion trend or piece that you need to start investing in is going to be like knitted clothing wear. So I'm gonna put like some pictures up, but when I say knitted, I'm talking about things like cardigans, maybe like sweater vests, or even just like the full like sweater that's made out of that knitted material. I don't think there's any better time to pull out that knitted type material than the fall, because it's too hot to wear it during spring and summer, and then, I mean, you can get away with it in the winter for sure, but the fall is when you want to initially pull it out. There are lots of different pieces that you can do with like that knitted material, and depending on what type of piece it is, like for example, if it's a cardigan, ultimately you would style it the same way that you would like when I was talking about layering. So, you know, but if it's like a vest or like a sweater vest or something, you can put that over like a t-shirt. I just think that knitted material, it just looks good during the fall time, in my personal opinion. So that's definitely something that I'd recommend that you invest in. And that's definitely going to be a trend that I don't really see going away anytime soon. They even have like knitted hats and stuff as well. So that knitted material, invest in you some for this fall. All right, and then now we're going to talk about shoes. So, of course, you can always rep your Jordans or whatever sneakers it is that you like to wear. But during the fall, it may, I mean, depending on your style too. I don't know, I don't want to like put it on nobody, but I definitely say in the fall is when you want to start pulling out more than just sneakers. Like you can, the fall is the time that you want to start pulling out those loafers. Don't be scared to get you a nice Chelsea boot, or you know, any other boot that you like. I recommend Chelsea boots because they're affordable and they still look very nice and can go with a lot of stuff. But you know, to each their own. There are definitely lots of other boot brands out there for you to get. But a Chelsea boot or even like a loafer, personally, I'm not huge on loafers. I have a couple, but I'm more of a Chelsea boot type of guy. But either way, I think you need to, I don't want to even call them a dress shoe, but you need to invest in you like a nicer shoe that's not a sneaker. Because, you know, the fall is like a lot of times you're going to pull out maybe them plaid pants or do like, you know, more classy looks as opposed to streetwear all the time. So you're not going to be able to always, you know, rep a sneaker if you're trying to pull off more of a classy look. So definitely in the fall is when you want to get you some nice, you know, I guess you can call them dress shoes, sure. But when I say dress shoes, I just don't want y'all to think like suit. But yeah, get you some nice shoes, a loafer, a boot, all of that, because the fall is the time to pull them out for sure. And that's gonna go ahead and bring me to the conclusion of this video. I gave you a couple fall fashion trends for 2021. These are things that can help you elevate your outfits. You know, make some of these things are just things you definitely need to invest in, and others are things that can kind of help improve an outfit that you may already have. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and until next time.